I'm at the airport. They went inside to go see if they have a van. I have no idea. I hope it's like a really hippie conversion van. That'd be really funny. Because like I cannot imagine my mom in one of those now. She is too stalwart of a Republican. So yeah, I'm just waiting here in the no waiting zone at the airport. And I'm pretty sure that when I got into my mother's truck is rather large, by the way, it's very tall. So you kind of have to jump in. I'm pretty sure that I compressed one of my testicles because right now it is starting to hurt. It's a creeping pain that comes on with the testicles. I had to wet my lips because like I have that like dry toothpaste like film over them because I haven't put on my chapstick yet, which I really should. We had to pick up one of my mother's friends, or not one of her friends, one of her coworkers at the local Episcopal church. And oh, she's a sweet pea. She is fucking weird. I don't know, I always get kind of like sketched out when I see like people who are above 40 who have braces. I'm just like, I don't know, that just like makes me weird. That makes them weird too because they're above 40 and they have braces. But like, I do not understand the kind of like topic or the subject in which people conversate with before they get on an airplane. It is like the strangest. To be honest, like my mother and this woman are very kind of like normal people, you know, like I imagine they don't really think in the same terms as we do, or if they do, they just bury it and push it down. But like the conversation that normal people have, if you just like listen to two adults just talk to each other, first of all, it seems extremely stilted. And because it's all like, oh, so what'd you guys do this weekend? Oh, we did this. And oh, how's your husband doing? And oh, he's like this. And oh, well, I can't wait to get to the hotel. And oh, I brought my coffee creamer, so I'm gonna have the coffee just the way I like it. And it's so like very kind of base and very kind of like low level conversation between two human beings, which is odd considering that like you have two human beings who are actually actively like having conversation with one another. So you have two human beings that want to communicate with one another and yet they're choosing not to, you know, because I don't see that as communication. I just see that as like filling up, you know, silence. Like I just see that as like filling up space. So the car isn't quiet, you know. And so her like the sweet pea, my mother's coworker, her conversation revolves around like, oh, did you hear about that airplane that crashed into that house last night? And I'm just like, why would you want to talk about this stuff? I was like, this is morbid even for me. She's like, yeah, it was a little like twin Cessna engine and it crashed into the house and completely demolished the house and killed everybody inside. And I was like, oh my God, like why would you, is it just because like you're going to the airport and you're like gonna be on an airplane that you're talking about, you heard an airplane last night? And like, because to be honest with you, jet fuel burns at like 3,000 degrees. So like, it is hotter than fire, you know? Like, so if like you were on fire from jet fuel, it would be like the most painful, miserable death, you know? And here she is, like having a conversation with it, and my mom's just like, oh, no, I did not hear about it. And you can hear that, or you can tell that my mother is just kind of like, I don't really want to be talking about this, you know? Because my mother is very kind of like superstitious in a way with her like her neuroticisms. One of them is like she's very superstitious, so like she believes that you could jinx things, and I'm just like, Mom, that's not true. And I was like, if you could jinx things, I would have killed half of the planet by now. So, you know, and I still can, you know, I'm 24, very young guy. So, anyways, I guess that's it, basically, just retelling my events from this morning. So, listening to them talk, God, it makes me miss talking to you so much, because, like, I'm just like, I'm good. I'm like, I hope we never, ever get to that point, because like if we do, I will straight up murder suicide. I will kill you and then kill myself. And now they're coming back. Okay, bye.